Top scams in Marrakech, Morocco. Depending on what country you come from, the following behavior or scams may not be unusual or offensive to you. We do not intend to insult anyone here. We're just trying to educate people who have not experienced the following behavior. People tried the following scams 1 to 4 on us while we were in Marrakech for 7 days. But there's a couple of additional scams that are tried but we didn't see. We were only taxi scam number 4 below worked on us, and we lost 50 dirhams or 50 cents, so not so bad. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. I'm going to show you pictures and videos of Marrakech. We're here now. While I describe the top scams played on tourists in Marrakech. But don't write anything down. Everything I say is in writing. Just click the link in the notes below this YouTube video to find out how to avoid these scams. Plus, get our free Marrakech walking tour video and map. Find out the best areas to stay, along with a link to the best travel or retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. And please subscribe or get our free ebook so you can learn how to prosper in the digital economy and live the international laptop lifestyle. Okay, scam number 1. The Touts approach. In British English, a tout is any person who solicits business or employment in a persistent and annoying manner. Okay, the approach. Sir, miss, what are you looking for? I've lived here all my life and I know where everything is. That sounds nice, but the tout's actual intention is to attempt to spend as much time as possible talking with you, helping you, and then will ask for money because they were your guide. But they won't tell you that up front. They'll attempt to get you to buy something at their friends' stores so they can make a commission. Problem, the tout never tells you their actual intention. They're acting like a good Samaritan, but their hidden intention is to be your employee without getting your advance consent, and they work through guilt. A tout will not mention any payment to them until they've rendered some service already. If you fall for it, they will ask for payment as your guide at the end. Even if you decide to pay them, many will complain and argue with you for up to an hour about how you are cheap and have underpaid them. They may even insult you and try to ruin your day. They can turn a lovely day into a negative mess. Okay, the cultural perspective. They grew up in this world. They think what they are doing is normal and reasonable. And in truth, it is normal here. But it will not feel normal to you unless you've seen this behavior before. It will feel like you're being taken advantage of. You will feel scammed. Best solution. This honestly will happen to you 4 or 5 times a day while you're here in Marrakech. Just walk on as if you don't even see or hear them. Don't make eye contact. Whatever language they are speaking, even if English or another language you know, pretend you don't hear or understand a word they are saying. Don't even turn around. Use Google Maps to find whatever you're looking for, and never acknowledge their existence. Never get angry. Don't even make a face. Just keep walking around them. They will just think you can't understand whatever languages they are speaking to you. They may suspect you understand them, but they just can't be sure. They may have stalked you first and know what language you speak if you spoke to your companion or another, but you have no obligation to play their game. You are a free person. Just ignore them without comment or anger. Ineffective solution. If you try to speak to them, I'm fine, no thank you, I know where I'm going. If you try to convince them that you don't need their help, no thank you. As soon as you say one word to them, you have employed them in their mind. They will keep talking and walking with you. They will keep asking questions about where you are from and how long you are in town. What have you seen so far? Have you seen this place or that? What would you like to see next? By speaking to them, you've invited them into your life involuntarily. They will never leave until you bribe them. After all, they have entertained you for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour. You owe them something, right? If you open your mouth and speak to them when they address you, you might think you are being reasonable and polite. but you are unlikely to receive the sort of politeness you expect at home return to you here. If you open the door to conversation, you'll wish you hadn't. Okay, scam number 2, the Touts approach. Sir, ma'am, stop, stop. You can't walk that way. The footpath, the road is closed for repairs. Come with me, I will show you another way. Just tell me where you're going. Variations. Stop, it's dangerous down that street. Someone got attacked down there yesterday. Be careful, down that street, there's an angry dog. The main square is this way, sir. The Tout's actual intention is to get you talking to them, take you on another path to the same place you are headed. If you'll tell them, they'll try to get you to buy something along the way to get a commission. They'll try to be your guide for the day and get paid a fee at the end. A worst case, they're trying to isolate you for a more deviant purpose. That's unusual, but you never know. Problem, they're lying to you. The roads and the footpaths in Marrakech are almost never closed. When road repairs are made, they split the path or the road in half and they work on one side while they let you pass on the other. The Tout's actual intentions remain unknown. They might be trying to get a guide's fee from you, but in rare cases, they may be trying to isolate you for more deviant purposes. Cultural perspective. They grew up in this world. They think what they are doing is normal and reasonable. It is normal here. Solution. Walk on as if you don't see them, you don't hear them. Whatever language they are speaking, even if English or one you know, you don't understand a word they're saying. Use Google Maps to find whatever you're looking for and never acknowledge their existence. Don't get angry, keep walking around them. They will just think you can't understand whatever language they are speaking to you. They may suspect you understand them, but they just can't be sure. You're a free person, you can walk wherever you like. Okay, scam 3, a rude restaurant salespeople, in the main square especially. Sir, ma'am, please take a look at my menu. They will try to stand in front of you, block your path. Look at the beautiful display of food we have for you. As you try to walk around them, they will keep walking in front of you, trying to move you like sheep into their restaurant. Come into my restaurant and check out our beautiful food. We have this, we have that, we have the other thing. I don't have a problem with people talking to me or trying to hand me a menu to look at. But when they intentionally walk in front of me and try to block my path, and when I try to step around them, they walk in front of me again, that's a problem. Intention. They're intending to wear you down and force you into their restaurant to eat their overpriced food. If they really had great food at a fair price, would they need to force people into their restaurant? They are paid a percentage of whatever you spend at the restaurant. They don't own the restaurant. They will not serve you. They don't even work there. They're just being paid to force you into the restaurant. Problem. There are actual restaurants just a few blocks off the square where locals are eating for half the price, maybe even 80% off the price. And the food in the square is not as good, not even close. If you pay these restaurants to be rude to you, by eating there, you're not only encouraging this behavior, but you're letting real restaurants with real food that sells at fair prices to make less money by being polite. You're paying double for the entertainment of being treated poorly. Cultural perspective. They grew up in this world. They have a family to feed. They think what they are doing is normal and reasonable. It is normal here. Solution 1. When they approach you, actually, you're going to be trying to walk and they're going to get right in front of you. Tap your belly as if to say, I am full, but never say a word. Their power comes from knowing what language you speak. Solution number 2. Walk on as if you don't even see or hear them. Whatever language they are speaking, even if English or one you know, you don't understand a word they're saying. Just walk around them. Keep shifting right or left until you get around them. Ineffective solution. Ask to see their menu and then tell them you want to look around first before deciding what to eat. They will keep blocking you or let you through them, and their buddy will be right behind them with another menu. Exception. The escargot in the square and the juices in the square are priced fairly. Okay, license guides. These are not a scam. There are actual license guides walking about. They often have a robe and a government guide license hanging from their neck on a string. They will be well-spoken, educated, and polite people. Problem: if they're a licensed guide, there is no problem. Solution: they will tell you before another step that they are a licensed guide. They will hold up their license and you'll see their face matches the license on the card. They will tell you their fees. You can strike a bargain with them and they will keep their word about the amount to be paid by hour or by tour. They will ask nothing more at the end. There will be no surprises. There'll be no begging. There'll be no stories about poor relatives starving to death that they need extra money for today. They will smile, take the money that you bargain with them. They'll keep their promise at the end of the tour and they'll go along their way. They may still take you to a friend's shop or two and get an additional commission along the way if you buy, but that's just life. They're professionals, they're being polite, they're being knowledgeable, they're providing a service. Okay, scam number 4. This one's a taxi scam. They will quote you a fair price to go somewhere, but upon arrival, they won't have change for whatever bill you give them. Solution: negotiate the price first, then negotiate the note exchange before you get in the taxi. Okay, so you say that you'll take me there for 40 DM local money, but I only have 100 DM bill. Do you have 60 DM in change with you now to give to me in return for my 100 DM bill upon arrival? Do you have that now? Don't get in the taxi until they say they have the change. Don't feel bad. The locals have to do this every time they use a taxi. Cultural perspective. They grew up in this world. They think what they are doing is normal and reasonable. It is normal here. Okay, scam number 5. Taxi scam. You will ask for a fixed price, but they won't quote you a price. They will say taxis are metered by law. If you get in the taxi, the meter will run mysteriously fast. You'll owe 3 to 5 times what you expected to pay upon arrival. Plus, when you try to pay, they'll somehow won't have change for the bill you give them. Solution: ask what is the maximum amount it will cost to go there by meter. They will say they don't know at first. Don't get in the taxi. They will eventually give you a maximum amount the meter will charge in order to get you in the taxi. Make them restate it. The most they're going to charge you is the maximum amount. Then say that is all I will pay. If it is 1 DM more, do you agree to pay it out of your own pocket? And don't get in the taxi until they agree on a maximum with you. But wait, still don't get in the taxi. Then say, the maximum you quoted me is 80 DM, but I only have a 100 DM note. Do you have 20 DM in change with you now to give me in return for my 100 DM bill upon arrival? Don't get in the taxi until they say they have the change. Okay, scam number 6. The meter is not tampered with, as in the previous taxi scam, but they just drive around until the bill is much higher than usual. Solution: same as the previous taxi scam. Fix the maximum meter cost and the bill change requirements before you get in the taxi. Okay, the 7th scam, pickpockets. This isn't so much as a scam because there's no conversation that happens. It's just thievery. They will empty your pockets front and back, and you won't feel anything. This is real. I'm not kidding. They'll take a cell phone, they'll take a smartphone out of your front pocket while you're walking, and you won't even know it happened. They'll take your wallet, everything out of your pockets. Solutions: there's nothing in any of your pockets, front or back, unless you're donating them to the local pickpocket charity. It's all going to be gone. Zippers on pockets won't protect you. Camera should be in your hand touching your hand, holding it, not in your pocket. Camera should be in your hand, not on a camera strap. They can cut the strap. Camera should be in your hand, not in a camera bag. Smartphone is in your other hand. Money, passport, credit cards, cash. Place in a small backpack on your chest, not your back. Place the valuables deep down inside at the bottom under other things. And the zipper to get them out should be no more than 6 inches below your eyes. Don't put the backpack down or on the chair next to you when you stop in a restaurant to eat. It stays on your chest or goes on your lap when you sit down to eat. Or place money, passport, credit cards in a money belt a money belt that you can buy in many travel stores. That is not in your pocket, it's under your jeans, under your belt, just above your underwear. Okay, other scams. Not all the scams are listed here. These are just the ones that are likely to be new to some tourists. All the scams and crimes you find at home or in any large city in the world can still be played on you. There are too many to list. Humans are creative animals. If you get hit with another scam while you're in Marrakech, comment below so others don't fall for it after you do. I started living internationally over 11 years ago. If you'd like to learn how to make money online or how to live internationally, possibly with less money than you spend at home, please subscribe to Vagabond Buddha or our YouTube channel, or get a free copy of my ebook. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Thank you for stopping by. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner?